Welcome back to FE4 0% growths. I am still in awe at Finn's performance against that priest, which I didn't initially comment on this, but he didn't double either. Just so much wrong. So much going wrong. Let's use a good unit like Jamka. Best boy. Level 14. I mean, levels don't matter other than for promotion. Actually, what do you do to Dude Man with the Silver Lance? 36 minus 17. That's gonna be 19 damage. Could potentially be relevant, but I don't think this turn. I think what we do. Well, what does Sigurd deal with the silver sword? 28. That's 11. Yeah. So I think that what we do is this turn. We kind of just start chipping away at the generics. Wonder if we'll get like a full level. Well, half a level. Oh, wait. Let's go down here so that she's still not super, super close to the combat. Send Ira up to... send Ira up to deal with this guy, potentially. 23. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She's got this. She's gonna Astra or not have it. Oh yeah, exactly as predicted. Let's send you down to church or potentially to Ratchasis. $30, $12. That's just for a better enemy phase, I suppose. Dun, 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 dun. I should have attacked with Madir first. Got a little bit of accurate bow chip. But I did not think of it. Send you over here. Do that. Dun, 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 dun. Hide in the forest. 17. 22, 12, 10. Doubles, probably. There we go. There's that. Just hide over there. Send you potentially down to church as well. Send you up north. Man, it would be great if I had an additional healer here. I mean, Deirdre can also use stabs, but you only have so many to pass around. I didn't realize she would be farther ahead than Ideen, honestly. Send Dew to potentially steal someone's money, maybe. And Arden... Where's Arden's beach? It's up there. Okay, so we'll just send Arden along too. Start building love points between Arden and Ratchasis, because why not? Alright, let's see how this plays out. Okay, so none of those guys decided to go aggressive this turn, which is good. That was expected, but like the closer they get to combat, the more likely they are to just decide it's not worth living anymore. And once they're engaged in combat, moving Ratchasis away and having them chase her gets more difficult because FE4 AI being weird. I do like that those guys have all decided to block any of Philip's targets who are not currently Forest Sigurd. Ooh, Astra. That could actually be bad. Because they just freed up Holin and Ira. She just freed up herself and Holin, her like cousin husband. They have the same holy blood to be attacked. Come on. There we go. Oh, and Astra. Astra in this game is on steroids. Oh, Greatshield. In this game, you attack for full power with Astra. Double Astra. Jesus Christ. So that was 7 hits. Because he Great Shielded 3 times, and Great Shield stops you from dealing damage. Like it's a percentage chance to activate. I believe it's level percent or something fucking weird like that. And it stops you from dealing damage. That was absurd. That was absurd. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. What do you drop? You drop the return band. I wonder. Pew, pew, pew. I honestly think it's really good on her, too. And it's not just that it's good on her, but it's good on, like, as inheritance. Alright, so now let's clean up the rest of these scrubs. Ira, she's not... Like, she's a potential eventually promotion target, but... Not something that she's... Nice, Luna. Not something that she's going to be doing in, like, a timely manner. 2212. Time for some, accurate bow chip. Or accurate bow murder. There we go. Oh, you don't double. Do you? I guess we'll find out. I mean, he's using a sword, so it makes sense that he doesn't get doubled as easily. And I would like to feed these guys to Lex or Finn, just because they'll be, like, basically defenseless. And what level are the ballistas? They're level 10, so they don't give a ton of experience, but, like, I don't know who else I'm giving them to. Dun 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 dun. Time for some teamwork makes the dream work. Ooh. Maybe not from you. You know what? I think I'm safe allowing anyone who's currently in range to be attacked. So we'll just... What do the ballistas have in terms of gold? Is it worth, like, potentially 1,000? Not really worth it. Move Deirdre. Noish. I guess Noish can go to church. Like, he'll catch up. Speaking of playing catch up. There we go, there we go, there we go. I mean, if the green units take a hit from the armor, it's not a huge deal either, because I can just heal them. None of them are getting one shot. But yeah, he goes for Finn. Predictable. And deadly. So now we just sort of clean up the ballista, move on to the castle, watch us lose the bargain band. As I said, I was not planning on having access to the bargain band anyway. It would be nice for like repairing Forsetti or something, but it's just not in the cards. I'm glad we got the Night Ring, at least. Like, that mattered a lot. Well, we will get it if these green units continue to survive, which it's a lot easier to ensure their survival now that I've gotten out of the initial mess. Sure, this is FE4, gold does not matter. Let's just take care of these guys, get it over with, and approach the castle for assault. Mend, da 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 da. There we go. Holland. Well, I guess we can feed these guys to Lex as opposed to Finn. Finn's about to get the Brave Lance, and it'll get easier for him to, like, actually start killing for real units as opposed to the Ballista. Which, I mean, I know I just used the Brave Axe to kill the Ballista. But here we go. Finally got another healer. Arden up. So I want to grind Ideen up to promotion by the time that this generation ends, because I want her to be able to pass down A-rank staves to people, to her daughter specifically. But other than that, I'm not terribly concerned with getting her to A-rank. She'll get a rescue staff that she can't use until she's promoted, which is kind of funny. If, like, Claude decides to just give her something that he can use but she can't. It's kind of like when you bought a Christmas present for someone that you just were really buying for yourself. But other than that, like, there's not really a huge value. There's like Fortify, which you get when Claude shows up and he can already use it. And Ratchasis will have A-rank staves when she promotes as well. So there's not a huge value in A-rank on Ideen because she's a foot unit. The reason it's valuable on her at all ever is that I will use, like, the ability that she can only pass down things that she can use, or things that she can have, and she can only buy things if she can use them. Like, you cannot buy a weapon that you cannot use. in this game. They just literally won't let you buy it. So you can't buy something intending it just for your kids, which is a little bit annoying, but that's why I mentioned sort of Lex getting boss drops from people. There's 2 swords that he can get if he has a sword kid, who a lot of the male kids can use swords. If he marries Ira or Ratchasis, their kids can use swords. Trying to think of what else. Are there any Lance boys? I don't think there are any Lance boys. None that are kids, at least. So he can't, like, kill the Silver Lance guy and get that. Maybe some staves or tomes that I'm not thinking of at the moment. But nothing pops to mind. Yeah, nothing comes to mind right now. So maybe it's not even that, like, you can have them kill bosses that drop weapons. It's explicitly just there's, like, a Thunder Sword in this chapter and a Silver Blade in the next chapter. I can't think of any staves that bosses drop in Generation 1. I don't know. It's very, very possible that I'm forgetting something, though. Me. Like, I know a lot of rings get dropped by bosses in the upcoming few chapters, like stat boosting rings, but Lex can buy those because anyone can buy rings because anyone can use rings. Even, like, if you decided to do the just for memes Lex Tiltu pairing, which gets Vantage Wrath, but they're both magical kids, so Lex having no magic is kind of poopy. He can pass down the magic ring, which does not fix it, but is a thing, like, he's allowed to do even though magic doesn't benefit him in any situation ever. Attack 23. These guys have Jav. Oh, come on. There we go. Come on, Lex. Come on. There we go. These guys are what I was thinking of last chapter with those hunters. These guys do not move, which is why I believe that's probably why they have javelins, is so that they can attack you from 1-2 range. You can't just, like, step right outside where they would be and everything's fine. I mean, I say that, but I also said Jill doesn't move, so maybe not the most reliable source when it comes to who does and does not move. Oh, nope. Gosh, why does return have to be the top option? I'm going to do that by accident at some point during this playthrough. I'm calling it. There we go. Da, 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 da. The staff grind. I do like that even just basic heal staves give 15 experience points in this game. So staff units are going to gain EXP still pretty slow, but like faster than they would in other games. And as I mentioned, in a ranked run, it's free experience. So anyone who can use a staff, you almost never want to see combat in a ranked run. Da, 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 da. Send Azel. I do advocate for keeping Ratchasis out of combat, or keeping her away from combat so that her green units don't accidentally end up in combat. in this chapter, but I want to send her here for the pawn shop anyway, so I'm not terribly concerned with her, like, not, like, keeping her so far away. I am nervous about these houses. They, other than the bargain band, there is an armor cutter that they're probably not going to burn down, but I'm losing a lot of money. And thankfully, the units who join after I capture this upcoming castle start in a position where it's easy for them to... What do you have? Bow. It's easy enough for them to... How do I do against you with the bow? You do not one-shot me. Equip the light brand. Staff. Nope. Don't return. Mend him. We can fix him. We have the technology. And just sort of wait. Brave axe. Ooh, nice dodge. Maybe I'll leave you there. Maybe I'll get you that kill. Level 8, but... Getting to the point where... Getting close to promotion. Holland... Ira... You guys can build love points. Not the most important pairing, but it's a thing you can do. Arden, my boy. I've moved you the wrong way. Just trudging you back and forth. Which feels very in character. He's derpy and lost. You... Dun 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 dun. This is brain fart. I feel like this is a game where rescuing would have been extremely powerful. That's what I was going to say. Ooh, attack javelin, 22 to 12. Sure. Because you've got really high movement on your horse units and really overkill combat on your infantry units. And so just being able to be like, you know what? I'm going to save that experience for Ratchasis. Is it Ratchasis? It's Ratchasis in this one. Okay, good. I've been calling her the right one. I've been trying to use the correct translation. We'll give you a lover's crit. Let's give you a lover's crit. Yes, yes, come to me, my green knights. Follow me. Just like being able to rescue drop your overkill combat units so far because of road tiles. How good would that be? Like, obviously, the game is not designed around it. Because there are so many situations where it would just be like, well, that invalidates the entire challenge of this map, so good job, I guess. But especially in Generation 2, where there's like not many side objectives for your flyer, but the ones that there are, it kind of takes her whole attention. In particular, there's one where there's like somebody with effective damage against a flyer in that area. Which is very funny because only your flyer can reach there. Like, not only your flyer can reach there, only your flyer can reach there in a timely manner. Men Sigurd. Get you over here. Actually, I think I'm going to move you up so that I can heal Ethlin. At some point. 41. 22, 6. That's nothing. Silverlands. 36. That's 20. Doesn't die on retaliation. Of course, Greatshield. It's one of the parts that makes this boss ridiculous. Is he can just like proc Greatshield and it's like, well, guess you deal no damage now. Start moving my mage up. Start moving my armor knight down. Again, these secret events, like, why would you ever decide to park Arden on a tile so far out of the way? It's madness. So from the steel bow, he takes 20. And from the steel blade, he takes 22. I don't think, like, if I dodge, I'll equip the javelin. But I don't think... Ooh, he dodged. Okay. Well, I guess I'll equip the javelin. Get a little bit of chip experience on the boss, potentially. Because the thing about this guy is he can attack either at 1 range by coming out of the castle, like by guarding the castle, or at 2 range because 1, 2. So I need to have that javelin equipped so that whatever he attacks with, I do counter him, which is somewhat obnoxious. And he also cheats. You'll notice if I'm attacking him at 2 range, suddenly he's using the bow, even though he was using the lance earlier. Move these guys to potentially help with that whole situation. Yes, yes, here come the knights. I do also, I forgot to talk to Ratchasis with Dew. He gives her a thief sword, which when she's using it lets her steal money. I wanted to give all of Dew's money to Ratchasis because money is very important on her in this chapter because she's going to spam return, and it lets her do that while staying pretty far away from combat. Ooh, just short. Well, we can at least do this. Heal up Finn. And then... none of these guys need healing yet, but one of them will. Silverlance. Go, 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 go. And if I can kill him potentially this turn, I don't know that I would necessarily capture this turn, the castle. Because again, like I I've lost the bargain band. I lost the bargain band a while ago, in fact. 28, 16, so that's what? 12 times 2. I mean, the Greatshield is always a potential or missing. Oh my god. Sigurd, SMH. There we go. There we go. Thank you, Lex. Mm, 26 compared to... Sorry about that. Just considering. Fuck it. Go for gold. Oh, Luna. Look. Oh my goodness gracious. You prick. Big ol' prick. I hate Greatshield. It is not a well-designed skill. I guess getting that, the barrier ring on an archer is like, I don't know, they can attack mages at range, like bait them on enemy phase or whatever. And FE4 AI is weird. I mean, you saw some archers attack, or some hand axe people attack him from 2 range, so maybe mages will do that too from time to time. We're gonna call it here for now. I will start by seizing the castle next video. I'm gonna move some people around, probably, and do some healing and whatnot, just because I need to be prepared for the Beowulf group. But I think that's it for this video. Have a good one. Like, subscribe. I'm supposed to say that. Comment. Who's your favorite Greatshield boss? Mine's none of them.